Hello again, we're back here, and welcome back to day 15 of Baby Got Scraps. We are at the halfway point. Can you believe it? And I still have way too many scraps, just saying. So here are a whole bunch of them. This is a layout that I did. This is the leftovers of a layout I did the other day of Whitney's 2020 homecoming, and this is her 2021 homecoming. So now we're on to sophomore year. I did point her out there. She is, and I will highlight her again, but she's the one right there on the edge. And she's in the black dress sitting down next to the chick in the red dress on the bottom screen. So I am pulling in, once again, those fun, fabulous Stampin' Up! Fiber paper things that I've had and never knew how to use. And we're going to get them used up this month. Or somewhat try. So I'm going to go ahead and pop a circle right up here. It kind of molds into my background, which is my single and only 12 by 12 that I'm able to use on this, because Baby Got Scraps is all about embracing the scraps. And I'm telling you what, Nicole Jones 911 has it right. When you use scraps, it pretty much decides the design of your layout, because there's only so much that you can do with the scraps. You can cut them down, but you can't get them bigger. So like this one right here, I'm going to use the size that it was in. I just go off to the side and straighten the edges up a bit because there were some wonky cuts on my part. So I do layer up the photo onto a few other pieces of scrap that I have, and this is just a fun, colorful layout because why not? I take this a striped layout, and we're going to go ahead and do some paper tearing because I've been introducing that back into my life lately, and I find it fabulous. And it just needed something. It didn't need a lot, and it didn't need extra. Do you know what I mean, though? The top and bottom of this layout just needed something. Just a smidge of something, right? So that is what I'm doing. I just tore it up, and then I noticed that I wanted to get that bright pink middle stripe pattern area there. Does that make sense? Wow, words hard. So I do just, instead of doing the same pattern that I had on the top, we're going to go with the other portion. So I just drop it down a bit, and I make sure that I line up the two edges on one of the stripes so I can cut the straight line. So I do pull in some leftovers here. That says, remember to grow. It's a floral garden thing, but I'm going to make it work for this about always growing, and as they are growing because they're getting older. Oh, sad. So I do have these random old fabulous fashion dresses from some sort of fashion collection that I don't know if I even have anymore, but we're going to use it on this layout because it's homecoming and the high school she goes to. I don't know if since she's only a sophomore, I know freshman year obviously was 2020 for her, so it didn't matter. But I don't know if sophomores are allowed to go to prom. I mean, when I was in school, it was a very small school and we had 400 kids in the whole high school. So as long as a junior or a senior asked you got to go to prom. But the bigger high schools, they really only allow, the seniors and juniors, sometimes not even juniors, just sometimes seniors. So I don't know if she's going to be able to go to prom, and I don't want to hold on to those for another 2 years. So the colors matched the fabulous background tie-dye paper I got going on there. And we're going to come in with some fun copper elements. This right here is a metal frame with some weird paper in it. So I just take my pin blade knife right there on my Glassboard Studios glass mat and just pop that right out. And then I was going to try to frame her there, but I figured I'll frame her down here. And it's their group shot. So it was definitely a big difference from the one of just her in her sneakers on her front porch in a pretty pink dress because, COVID, and they didn't have any kind of celebration. Just as friends got together, and here they got to go to the park and take some fun, fabulous pictures. There will be some more of Whitney on this day where she's being Whitney and, sticking her tongue out and making faces at the camera, but they were being pretty here, and I'm thankful for that. So I'm just going to grab some random elements that I had found in a page kit, and this is the leftovers that I had from the Tuesday stash dive that I do with Adam. So this was the leftovers of that and the leftover of the flower garden kit from Stash Smash Saturday with Jackie, right? So I'm rolling through this stuff, you guys. Like, it is a good feeling to get these layouts done and all of this older stash used. These are some butterflies and dragonflies that I fussy cut eons ago, and now we're getting them used. So I'm going to pop in those they're chipboard butterflies, but they're going on here as well. This is a very random layout, and it is almost complete. I do journaling on here. Right at the bottom in a gray pen, I write homecoming 2021 sophomore year. That is it. And we are done. So don't forget that today is a hop, and I will have the list of all the other lovely creatives that are playing along today listed down below. Remember, it is a master list. Some people may not have a list, but keep checking their channels every day and see what else they are creating. And I cannot believe we're halfway through it. It makes me happy. Happy. So that's going to do it for today. Here are some close-ups, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.